Be ready this summer when your neighbor tries to pawn off all their zucchini on you. We're making zucchini soup. Come on. You'll want to start by cutting up your zucchini. I have the recipe posted below, but today I'll be using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zucchini. I always cut mine up into, I take the chunk and I cut it into 4s, just like that. So you'll go ahead and do that with all of your zucchini. Once your zucchini is cut, go ahead and put it in a bowl for later. Next, get your onion. You'll take your onion and you'll cut it up into tiny little pieces. Once it looks like this, you'll put it in a bowl for later. It should look like this, and your eyes should look like this. In your pot, you're going to want to add some olive oil. I have the measurements in the recipe. I personally don't measure. And then you'll put in your onions, and you'll want to cook these until they're translucent. It'll look a little something like this. You'll add your garlic, and you'll cook until fragrant. Once you have your onion and garlic all cooked up, you'll take your zucchini that you already cut up and you'll add it to your pot. Then you'll take your broth. I'm using vegetable broth, but you can use chicken. And you'll cover the zucchini right to the top. I'll show you what it looks like. It'll look like this. You'll want to bring this to a boil, and then you'll want to lower it to a simmer until the zucchini is very, very soft. Now that it's boiling, I'm going to turn it down to a simmer. We'll be back. You'll know that it's ready once you're able to take a fork and just poke it right through that zucchini. That's what you want. Once your zucchini is good and tender, take the pot off of the heat. I'm setting mine on some pot holders, and then we're gonna puree it. In order to puree this into a soup, you're going to need an immersion blender. I like to use my KitchenAid one, and I have it linked below. So you'll go ahead, you'll take your immersion blender, and you'll just start to blend and blend and blend until it's, you know, all soupy. Next, you'll add a little bit of heavy cream. And you'll stir that in. It makes it nice and creamy. And when you're done, you have a beautiful bowl of zucchini soup. The nice part about this recipe is if you want it a little bit thicker, add more zucchini. You can also garnish this with some sour cream and sprinkle some mozzarella cheese on top. Go ahead, try it out. Bye-bye.